Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ninth Legion, and today let's play some more Subnautica. So those of you who've been with my channel for a while will have seen me play Subnautica before. It's one of the very first games I actually played. It's amazing. I really love it, and I'm quite excited to get back to it because it's been a while. And this is a good thing, because there have been several major updates. So this is the most recent version, as of February, the farming update, as it was called, added quite a lot to the game. And we're just going to start loading this up while I talk to you guys. We are going to go for a survival mode, so there will be dangerous creatures, we will need to find resources, manage hunger, and first to survive. Let's go. So I'm just going to turn my headphones down a bit, because everything's a little bit loud there. Okay, so if you've not seen Subnautica before while the game loads up, basically we are the sole survivor of a spaceship which has crashed into a planet which appears to be mostly made up of water. On the screen right now you can see our spaceship, the Aurora, which suffered some sort of malfunction in orbit and is subsequently crashing. So yes, not very good for us. We're trapped alone on a vaguely hostile alien planet, but this game, seriously, it is gorgeous. And I say that a lot because I only really play games that I like, but this is a gorgeous game. I mean, I've long been fascinated by the whole underwater environment kind of thing, so this really does play up to my plays up to the things that I enjoy. That said, I'm also terrified of the deep ocean. You know, where things like giant whales and sharks and squid of various dimensions, you know, live in the dark and possibly eat each other. I have no idea. Just the whole idea of swimming along the surface of the ocean and there being a couple of miles of water down there beneath you, getting dark where you can't see, that scares the absolute crap out of me. So, yeah. I love the look of the game. You're going to see me get scared playing this. You know, there's going to be bits that put me well outside of my comfort zone going through this playthrough. But we've done one of these already. There are a few scary moments, a few terrifying points in the game, but overall, it's really fun. So, I mean, it is an open-world adventure survival game. It is free roaming, so it's essentially an open world. And I think we're actually getting in there. So that was the entirety of the loading screen. It is still in early access. Oh, hello. Oh, this is all new. I haven't seen this. Oh, cool.
Launching in 3, 2, 1.
That's actually really cool. I haven't seen this. Oh god, something just exploded. That's usually bad in space. Things should not explode in space. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Ow. Yeah, that was slightly terrifyingly predictable. That was going to hit you in the head. It's okay. Nothing, just a minor concussion. We can cope with that. Honestly, you can't cope with them. There's no such thing as a minor concussion, really. There are concussions which are less bad than other concussions, but any concussion is a bad thing. So, bear that in mind, kids. Get your concussions checked out. Okay, so here we are, Subnautica. We are in an escape pod. We fell out of the sky. Shit is broken. And, yeah, our ship is not in good... Oh, hello. You're a bit broken. What do we got here? We've got some self-charging power cells. That's good. We need those. We do have a storage locker here. We've got a few things. We've got some flares, some filtered water. That could be handy. This is our water down here in blue, 85%. We've got some nutrient blocks. Food plus 75. That could come in pretty handy, actually. I'm going to assume that's 75%. So we're at 46%, so we don't want to eat one now. But we've got a little storage locker. We've got our own storage so we can carry on ourselves. We've got equipment we can put onto ourselves. Blueprints, you know, logs of information, a photo album, that's new to me, and a technical bank so we can see about the Aurora mining vessel overview. It's a 3-year mission to exploratory mining operations with a command team of 11, engineering team 57, support crew 30, passengers 3. It has a dark matter ion drive V8. That's actually pretty good. Okay. We have our fabricator here. This is going to become very important to us. We make stuff in the fabricator. It's like it's a fabricator. It fabricates things. You give it stuff and it makes other stuff for you. But that is not the most important part of the game. This is. Hello, beautiful world. So this is Subnautica. As you can see, there is water as far as the eye can see, and I imagine a hell of a bit beyond that. That is the Aurora. So we came down not too far from our actual ship. Not so great, because, you know, that was our ship. It's meant to be in space. It is clearly not in space right now. And yeah, let's go for a swim. Oh my god, this game is so beautiful. Okay, so you notice on the top, the bottom left side of my screen, I do have a little grey counter of 45, which is counting down. That is my oxygen. We need oxygen to breathe, so we can pop up back to the surface, refresh ourselves, and it will be fine. This is a game which is in early access, so this game is not finished, it is not fully released, not everything is in it, not everything is finished. Hello, fish. What are you? You're a Gary fish, aren't you? Pick up a Gary fish. We can pick up a Gary fish, I don't need to. You're a rabbit ray. So yeah, I haven't played this game in ages, but they've added a lot to it, including a graphical and lighting overhaul since we last saw it. So there is a lot of new stuff here. I'm getting so distracted by stuff that I'm kind of about to drown. There we go. Okay, we need to start getting some stuff together. Yeah, we got a fish. Great. We're going to need some of those. We're going to need those for making water. We're going to need to get some fish for food. Ooh, hello. These guys are friendly-ish, as I remember. If we get too close to them, they will not be friendly. So we'll keep our distance from them. There are bits of hull plating lying around the ocean floor. We're going to grab some of these because we can turn that into metal, which we need. And what I'm looking for right now is actually salt. Little cubes of salt. There we go.
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Thank you. Okay, we are looking for a few fish. Come here. Ah. Nope, come here. There we go. A few fish, some metal, and some salt are my first priorities. Yeah, you'll do. How are we doing on space? Where's my inventory? Okay, we've got still a lot of space. We're going to want to make some tanks. We want to get some food going. No, I'm not going to worry about Gary fish too much. Pick up some quartz. So there's quartz and salt lying around the place.
Emergency.
There we go. There's the oxygen. We want more oxygen tanks so we can stay underwater for longer. Give me that. Thank you. Oh, okay, we've got a stalker over there. So there are lots of different fish on this alien planet, and that is one of them. They're like little sharks. They're not too hostile. Ooh. Oh, they just ate a fish. That's okay. They're not too hostile, but they're also not the friendliest things in the world. And we've got some limestone outcrops. These are handy. There we go. What will you give me? You give me titanium. Don't really need titanium. Copper we're going to need. That's good. So we can break these open with our bare hands. Okay, we've got a couple of bits of copper. We'll break open the rest of these, actually. While we've still got daylight. What is that? A creature egg? Oh god, they've added way more stuff to this game than I realised. Creature eggs? I have no idea what that's about. Okay, I'm not spotting any salt. Yeah, I'm about to... Yeah. Okay. Where's my escape pod? My escape pod is over there. We can see its little beacon. Now I'm mostly looking for salt so I can cure some food. But we might just have to cook some straight away and eat it, because we are going to need that sooner rather than later. I've never had this much trouble finding salt before. Unless they've got rid of salt, which would be alarming. Oh, no, they've just changed it. Okay, so salt looks slightly different than what I anticipated. That's fine. Now I know. And knowing is pretty much all I needed. Is that more salt? That looks to be more salt.
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay. Oh god, actually.
Attention. Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with ongoing degradation of the Aurora's dark matter drive core due to damage sustained during collision. Continuing to monitor.
Okay, so the Aurora's drive core is unstable, possibly something to do with the whole falling out of the sky situation. And it's leaking radiation. That's good. Right, where's my fabricator?
New creature discovered.
Okay, So we've picked up some resources, basic materials, titanium. So using the metal salvage, I can get 4 pieces of titanium from each. I've got about 5 of them. So we're actually just going to transmute a whole bunch of this stuff into useful titanium, which we're going to need to make stuff. We don't need it for anything else, so we get that done. I can make some glass as well, but I don't need any right now. What I really want, let's see, sustenance, water. So using that air sac fish I picked up, you can actually make water, which is pretty handy. So I'm going to turn him into that. Thank you. And we can also cook or cure food. So we've picked up a couple of these peepers, and we can just cook one and eat him straight away, which is a pretty good plan as we're down to 30% food. However, we can also cure food using the salt deposits. So I'm going to cure one as well for later. Food will degrade and go off over time. So let me eat something, says the menu. There we go, cured peeper. Food plus 32 does reduce the amount of water, because -2 H2O, because it's very salty. Cooked peeper plus 32 food, H2O plus 5, because it's still all moist. So I'm just going to eat you, thank you very much, and I'm going to have that water as well. Do I want to eat my cured peeper now? Might as well. Okay, we've picked up a lot of stuff. We've still got some salt left. I've got this creature egg. I don't know what that creature egg is. Can I find out? Do I have any tools on me? I don't think I have any tools on my person, so we need to make some. Let's see. Personal equipment. What can we make? Pipe to bring air down. Okay, so we want some more O2 tanks, which each would give us 30 seconds of breathable air. We're going to want a couple of those because I like breathing. So we are going to need some glass. Let's make me some glass. Okay, and I'm going to need 2 pieces, I believe. And nighttime is approaching, says a little message in the corner of my screen. There we go, 1 O2 tank. I'm actually going to make 2 of these, because I made 2 bits of glass. So, if we look at here, yeah, there we go, I've got 2 O2 tanks and 105 seconds of air, which is pretty good. Now we do actually want some other stuff. Some fins to help us swim faster, a radiation suit would be pretty handy as our crashed spaceship is leaking radiation. A still suit claims moisture from the body, so we get water from it. First aid kits, thermometers, a scanner, flashlight, survival knife, air bladders. There's loads of stuff we can build. Welders and laser cutters are pretty useful as well. So first things first, I think we're going to want a survival knife and some fins. So we need some silicone rubber. I believe we can find that. Okay, it is night. It is dark. We need to be a little careful. Various creatures are, you know, more active at night, and it's not always the friendly ones. So we'll try not to go too far. Acid mushrooms. I can't remember what you're good for, but hopefully something's going to allow me to make some silicone. I am going to grab some of you guys, so I can turn you into water. At night, they are notably sleeping, so they're actually a lot easier to pick up. I can hear some odd noises in the background that never makes me comfortable. Like, I like the ocean, I love it, it's pretty, but it's also slightly terrifying. So we're just going to be aware of that. Pretty and terrifying. I'm going to... Wait, no, come here. Damn it. I'm too slow about my fins. Got one. Can I have more? Frantically clicking, trying to chase down a goddamn fish. There we go. Just a couple of fish. Now you might be thinking, that big rabbit ray thing, wouldn't that be good eating? No, it's actually poisonous. I know this from previous experience. So we can't actually interact with it. The game's not stupid enough to let me try and poison myself just yet. You guys are new. Have I seen you around before? Can I do anything with you? No, unfortunately not. Come you. Chase you down. Come here. Come here. Come here. Where are you? No. No, come here. You're mine, fishy. As are you. Oh, I just dug up some sand. You can dig into the sand. I've never found anything by digging into the sand, but it is a thing that you can do. Anyway, I think we've got some stuff to make some rubber. Since go back inside and see if I can use my fabricator. So, what did I want? Oh no, magnesium. Oh no, creep vine seed clusters. What? Oh, they've changed everything. Everything's different. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So what did I pick up? I picked up acid mushrooms, which apparently I do not need. Well, this is why I have a storage facility. So we're just going to put all of those away. In fact, we're going to dump a bunch of this stuff because I don't need it on me right now if I'm going to go exploring for other things. I still don't know what to do with that egg, but you know, it's a thing. We are going to quickly cook up some more fish. I'm going to cook one now to eat. Oh, I cooked an egg. Damn it, I didn't mean to cook one of you. I want to cure my peepers so they last longer. This will use up all my salt, but that's okay. It's why I had the salt in the first place. And the rest of those air sacs will turn into water. There are other ways of generating water later in the game, thankfully. But for now, this should tide us over. How many air sacs did I pick up? Too many, apparently. Or just enough. Drink that. Cooked peeper. I'm going to save that cooked peeper. You can already see he's down to 31 food, so they do decay quite quickly. But I'm going to keep him on me and take him with me. Because I need to go find some creep vine seed clusters. So we're going to need to head to a different biome. In fact, I don't want to head towards my crash spaceship, because that is probably radioactive. We need to head somewhere else. Oh, hello. No, damn, couldn't catch him in time. God, this game is pretty. The sun is coming up. This is a good time to be out and about. And we need to head for the, what I always just call in my head the green region. It's the green part of the game, where all the big creep vines are. I have no idea which direction it is though. There we go. I can just see them in the distance there. So this is the stalker's natural habitat, so we've got to be... What the hell? Okay. That is a crash. He's an angry little fella who will charge and then explode at you. He is not our friend. Okay, let's grab some oxygen. So we've got to find some seed clusters on these creep vines, is the idea. I'm gonna guess that's the glowing things on there, because I don't think I can actually cut these without a knife yet, no. Oh, shit. Okay, it's fine. He didn't... You have to get pretty close for them to get angry with you. So, we're okay for a bit. Stalkers can be a pain, because they always try and collect the metal in these regions. So, you've got to be... Creep vine, creep vine, creep vine. There we go. I want all of this. Can I have it? And my inventory's full. Oh, they actually are quite big, aren't they? Okay. Fair enough. If that's all we need, then that is all we need. Let's get out of here. There's a stalker stuck in a rock. This is still early access. It's been early access for a while, but they have made so many changes and additions to this game. It's one of the... If you ever need an example of a good early access game, Subnautica has got to be it. They have done such an excellent job of advancing the game while keeping lines of communication open with the people who are playing it. They have a very public Trello, which allows you to track the progress the game is being made. Yeah, I will always use Subnautica as one of the top examples of how to do an early access game. Because, I checked on Steam before I actually started recording this. I've put 20 hours into this game. It's not even finished, and I've put 20 hours into it. 20 solid, good hours, This is my second YouTube series on it. That's just pretty impressive overall. The game's not even finished and I've put 20 hours into it. So, can I now make silicone rubber? I can. So it does take 2 of those. Well, we might as well turn them all into this. I don't know how many I've got. Did I get an even number? Please tell me I got an even number. Damn it. Yeah, it's going to bug me, but oh well. Now we can try and make some equipment. Survival knife. So I need some titanium. And what else did I want? I wanted my fins. Okay, I can make the fins straight away. Perfect. And those are automatically equipped to my feet. So I am now faster when I swim.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may cause a quantum detonation. Calculating risk assessment. Death by malnourishment, 7%. By physical injury, 11%. By exposure to radioactive crash site materials, 19%. If the drive core is breached, probability of death increases to 65%.
Okay, that computer lady is not very encouraging, really. That was a big list of how I'm going to die. Okay, I have a survival knife. The knife has been an essential tool of the human race for approximately 2.5 million years. It is recommended that you look after this one. Okay, will do. I'll try not to lose it. I do actually have it equipped. There we go. Nice shiny knife, which I can use to, well, knife things mostly. Let's dump some of this stuff we don't need right now. We do need that. Oh, my old cooked peeper. I forgot about you. Yeah, I'm going to eat you now. Cured peepers are lasting much better. Yeah, we'll drink some water. Keep this topped up as much as we can. I'll put that back, put the salt. That's all I can put in there. We can make more storage later on. But what we really want, we're going to need some lights. We're going to need all the tools, really. Radiation suit would be pretty handy. We have the blueprint for it, so we're going to need fibre mesh and lead plate. Fibre mesh. Where does fibre mesh come from? Okay, lead plate requires 2 batteries. Okay. Fine. Synthetic fibres. I'm missing something here, I think. It's got to be synthetic fibres, hasn't it? But that requires fibre mesh. So where do I get fibre mesh from? Let me double check that. What do you need? Fibre mesh and lead plate. Oh, that's it. What was I looking for? Something else entirely. So you need 2 fibre mesh. I don't know where that comes from. Well, I'm going to have to go discover that, but I think this is probably a good time for us to take a break. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you have enjoyed this return to Subnautica. Do feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you later for the next one. Bye.